I just took the truck around the block to test it out real quick, and we got 2 flat tires. Not just 1 flat tire, but yeah, we got 2 of them. These tires are super old. I was expecting that, but not both of them on the same side. Yeah. Well, I guess we got to change this tire off real quick. These lug nuts are absolutely huge. I have not come across this size before. I'm not even sure what this is. Let's try a 1 inch. 1 inch? No, bigger than a 1 inch. Man, that is big. 1/16. There it is. A 1 1/16. If anybody wants to know what size a 1974 Dulley lug nut is, at least this one. I don't know about all of them. Now, will my Harbor Freight Earthquake 20-volt lithium XT get them off? Well, let's find out. Yes, Harbor Freight for the win. In all fairness, I just jacked this up and I broke my other Harbor Freight jack, but it has a warranty, and I had another Harbor Freight jack already, so raised it up, taking the other Harbor Freight jack back. They will give me a brand new Harbor Freight jack. Brand new tools, always fresh. Almost hard to get off. Or whatever reason. Simulator cap. Spacer on the outside. Is that how that goes? I don't know anything about dualies. I thought the spacer would go in between, but it's divoted for the lug nuts, it looks like, so I guess it goes on the outside. I also learned that I don't think these are the same size tires. This is 235/85/16. This is 235/85/16. These two are the same. The one on the other side is not the same though. I'm gonna have to air this one up. This one is just old and crunchy. This one should also be old and crunchy. Man, these tires are junk. I am scared to even air these things up. I'll just air them up enough to keep the truck off the ground and see if that works. Alright, let me air these up. I'll be right back. Okay, what I did is I just went around to the other side. I took one good tire off of that side. I aired up the other tire that I took off of here to about 20 pounds and put it over there. So we got one that we know that's good from that side, plus we put the flat tire over here, plus the crappy other tire on that side. So that should be good enough to hold this truck up. Maybe drive it around the block one more time before it blows out. Man, these tires are bad. I thought they would hold up because they're like multi-ply tires, but they are just too old. So I'll be looking for another set of 135/85/16s. Let's get this guy on here. This one just disintegrated going down the road. Okay, so this ring holds this square. So this is just for, I guess, a center cap. I don't know. So it goes there. It's got 2 pins on either side and bolts. So that's what we're doing. Let's put that on right. There it goes. These Dulley tires aren't too bad. Everything's just a little bit bigger, like these nuts. I forgot to put it back on. Unfreaking believable. Problem solved. I'm gonna take it back off again anyway. Yeah. Got the old pressure washer out, and we're gonna spray down this little truck, and then we're going to Comet wash it. But I have a special ingredient I'm gonna add to it. You're gonna want to see this. Okay, so the pressure washer is all done. Got most of the stuff off of the truck, all the tree sap and stuff, but the hood is really bad. There's been leaves and debris just sitting on there and it's staying, and the pressure washer won't even take it off. I'm gonna do a technique that you've probably seen on places like Bicycle Garage, Roadkill's done it, Flying Sparks Garage. It's a Comet wash. So you just take you some Comet, take you Brillo pad. What is this? I don't know what this is. A Scotch-Brite. This is a Scotch-Brite. Take your Scotch-Brite, some Comet, and just get right in there. But I got a couple more secret ingredients that you might want to try, or you might not if you have a nice car. But yeah, this is for hoopty rides, junk cars. Don't do this on your nice car. Don't do this on your clear coat car. You will not be happy. But on something like this is perfectly fine. So come on in here, have a look, and we'll go through this. So as you can see, we'll get real close here. This is where leaves and debris have been sitting on the truck. Now this is rust. So this is patina. So we want that. That's fine. But all this other stuff has got to go. Patina, old leaves, old stuff. The pressure washer wouldn't even take this off. But here is our secret, which isn't much of a secret, but I do have a secret ingredient. You got your Comet wash, you got your Scotch-Brite pad right here, and I'm going to be using some pine sol cleaner. As you can see, this pine sol cleaner has set for a while, probably about a year. I haven't used this, and it's actually corroded the cap, the top, right off the cap. So yeah, I'd say that's pretty good stuff right there for cleaning. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put down our Comet. We're gonna do some wax on, Mr. Miyagi style. Wax off, wax on, wax off. But first we have a secret ingredient, and that would be gasoline. I'm just gonna pour a little bit of it on there. I'm gonna lay down that, let it soak in there just a hair, and then spread it around. Putting the gasoline on first because, you know, gas and water don't mix. I'm gonna throw a little bit of the old Comet on here, and then dip it in the old mix. Just give it a little scrub. Wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off, wax on, on, wax off, wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. And that's also bringing out a lot of the patina. Wax on, wax off. We are putting no wax on this at all. Scrub on, scrub off. More like scrub off and scrub off some more. But like I said, you do not want to use this on a nice paint job, because it is stripping paint off this old faded patina like nobody's business. But it is really getting in there, and it is stripping all that gunk out and revealing our nice, not shiny patina. It'll take a while, but it's well worth it in the end. Wax on, Comet wash. Wax on, wax off. Might as well be wet sanding your paint with this stuff. So the patina happens when you get a lot of sun over the years. You get a lot of wind, you get a lot of rain. It usually happens along the edges. See, this is natural patina. I have not touched this at all yet. But in some of the sunny states like Arizona, California, it would have faded all the way down to here on these edges. The flat spots, not so much. As you can see, the white has a little bit of patina, a little bit of rust starting to pop through, but it's mostly up here and on the top. You can see how much natural patina has on the top where that paint is just being stripped away. So what we want to do is we just want to come in here with the old green pad and do some circular motions. You don't want to do the back and forth thing, because then people are going to see your sand scratches and they're going to know that you did this. So I wouldn't say we're faking patina, but we are. But we're sort of just bringing out what's going to happen naturally. Because if this process continues, then this paint's going away. And we're just rubbing on this just a little bit, and it's coming right off. So this paint was not very thick at all. And voila. Just bringing it down just a little bit, starting to fade right into here. We'll go over it just a little bit more, and there is your natural slash fake patina. Now if you look real close, I did the other side, but I got distracted and I was doing some back and forth motion, and you can see those scratches. Everybody's gonna know that that's not real patina and that I faked that. So I'm gonna come back in there, give it some circle motions, get rid of that, get rid of those lines and make it look more like kind of up here. And then yeah, it'll be much better. But no back and forth. Wax on, wax off, dead son. So fast forward a few weeks later. I brought the truck up here to the shop because it was just getting in the way sitting at my house, and I ordered some tires, and it took a while to get here. Actually, it took a while for me to find these tires for a good deal. These are 235/85 R16s. It's LT, which is a light truck tire, and they are used upon, you know, light trucks, but like 1 tons, tow trucks, all those other good things. But these tires are not easy to find, and when you do find them, they're not cheap. So what I did is I went on to Amazon. Actually, I searched Google, I searched eBay, I searched everywhere trying to find a good deal on these tires. Well, come to find out that Amazon had these tires at their fulfillment center. Apparently, when people don't pick up their orders or return orders, or it's the wrong order and Amazon has them at their warehouse and they can't do anything with them, they clearance them. So I found six tires. These tires were just $100 and some change. So I got 6 tires for just a little over $600 with taxes, about $630. They just have them at their warehouse. They can't get rid of them. Somebody didn't want them. Actually, 5 of these came from one warehouse, 1 of them came from another warehouse. These 5 were here in like the next day. This one took like an extra week to get here, but it was a good deal. So the tires on this truck have got to be at least 20 years old. We blew out one just taking a test drive. I blew out another tire just backing it up into the shop here. So that's how old and bad these tires are. So we definitely got to get them off of here and put on a brand new fresh set of tires. So let's hop to it. So I've already dismounted a couple of these tires. I mount and demount my own tires. If you have the room in your shop, it's a good investment. This is probably a 50-year-old Coates tire changer, and it saves you a fortune on mounting and dismounting your tires. I absolutely recommend getting one of these. They're super simple to use. It's no big deal to operate. There's a bunch of YouTube videos on it. If you don't know how to operate one, just spend $500, go get you one of these things, and yeah, saves some money. The only problem is your friends are going to find out that you have one of these, and you're going to have to do all their tires for them as well. Charge them $5 a piece, $10 a piece, make a little extra money. Okay, that may not have been as easy as I said, but still no big deal. Got her done. A lot better than paying somebody 40 bucks to mount one of these for you. I forgot to change the valve stem. I probably should have done that, but that's fine. I'm going to put this back on the truck and I'll do the rest of them and we'll see what it looks like. It's a big tire. Okay, well, that's all done. It took about an hour to mount all those tires. I wasn't rushing or anything, but yeah, that was definitely harder than I thought it would be. just because of the size of the tires. Regular 14, 15-inch tires, 16-inch. It wouldn't be so hard. These are 10-ply tires and they don't stretch very well, but still well worth the money to go ahead and do it yourself. Let's get this thing out of here. Still got to change the oil. I forgot about that. So I'm going to run to the store. We're going to pull this out of here. Going to change the oil. Maybe vacuum it out because it's nasty on the inside. Take it down the street and finally get that test drive in. So I am going to change the oil on this. I just pulled the plug and it looks pretty good shape. I am going to use 15W40, and it's the cheapest thing I can find. It was only like $12 for a gallon, so I picked up a couple gallons and a filter. And yes, it is Fram. It's cheap, and yeah, I don't care. It's Fram. It's crap, but I'm going to use it anyway. Yep, we got the transmission fluid in. We got a little power steering fluid put in there. It is still whining bad, and I overfilled it, and for some reason it still whines. So probably have a power steering pump issue. Not a big deal, but I am more interested in taking this out and going for a test drive. So let's hop in this. Oil is all changed. Why is the dome light on? The dome light is on. Why is that? I don't know why that is. Why is the dome light on? Yeah, the dome light's on. The battery was dead when I got here. Apparently, the dome light doesn't go off. Toggle switch? Nope. I don't know. Well, this time we'll have to make sure to turn the take the battery disconnect. Anyway, oil is all changed with the good old Fram filter and oil, and we're gonna go down here and see what kind of stuff we can do. Oh, it starts right up. That sounds pretty good. We're not really having to do anything to the spark plugs. Didn't change the spark plugs. Spark plug wires look good. So let's go for a ride, take this thing down the street a little bit, see what she'll do. Yeah, it's just popping a little bit through the carburetor there. Maybe because it's not warmed up and my choke's not working properly. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna have to pull over here. She's a little sloppy in the front end, waving back and forth. Got some steering slop. That's not fun. Everything else seems to be doing pretty good. I'm gonna put a little more advance back in that timing. See if that helps it out a little bit. Okay, I just jumped out real quick and advanced the timing, and just my mirrors and the dome light went back out. I don't think it's because I adjusted the timing, but maybe because I slammed the door real good. That feels better. Did not have enough advance in the timing, so I was playing it by ear. I didn't use the timing light. Shame on me. Much better. Still kind of sloppy in the front end, but yeah, better. Well, it seems to be running pretty good right now. So, except for the whine, it is whining more than a 2-year-old before bedtime. Maybe it works itself out, I don't know, but it's got that hydro boost on it, so the power steering pump and brakes are kind of working together. So as long as that don't go out, we'll continue to have brakes and power steering. If not, then we crash. I don't know. Anyway, like, run it around a little bit more. It's already up to temperature. Thermostat's working. Brakes are working pretty good. So yeah, looks like we have a winner. We just need to sort out the steering. It's still a little loose in the front end. That's not so bad. Maybe put some new brake pads on it, turn the rotors, help us stop a little bit better. But besides that, not bad at all. She's a runner. It's been about, my guess is 15 years that this truck's been off the actual road, maybe even 20. Possibly used around the farm a little bit, but it has not been on the road for a long time. Those tires, a good 20 years on those tires. So these brand new tires are doing the job, and yeah, I can't complain. So we'll just go ahead and get this back on in the garage here. It doesn't have any insurance, doesn't have any plates on it. We're out in the middle of nowhere, so that doesn't matter, but just in case the police want to run by, we'll make this all legal, and then we'll come back and get her cleaned up a little bit on the inside. She's looking pretty good on the outside from that Comet wash. That definitely did wonders. So let's get it cleaned up on the inside a little bit, then maybe fix that hood, do a couple other things. But I got another truck that I need to go pick up, and it would be nice to go pick it up with this big monster, because it's even bigger than this truck. So I think we're going to end it at that. So one more look around this truck, highlight everything that we did, and next time we'll come back, maybe we'll tow with this, get it going down the road and see how well she does. Put her back to work. So to recap, we got her drug out of her grave. It was located in Illinois on a little bit of a rural neighborhood. It had been sitting on the farm quite a while before that. The tires were shot, the paint was shot, it was covered in crap, all sorts of goo inside the transmission that we had to clean out. We got the oil changed up on her. We got everything lubed up and working nice. Oh, those tires, I just drove them through the mud, so now they're all dirty. But brand new tires that we picked up for $600. We got a good deal there. Oh, we need to find a replacement fender for that. So if anybody knows where I can find one fender flare on the passenger side, let me know. Also need a tailgate. I think I have a bumper over there on that frame. Yeah, that's the same. So we're gonna rob that bumper because it's tweaked and got some weird stuff on it. We have another bumper to fix the front. And what else do we need? We need a hood, or we need to fix that hood. Maybe we'll just fix that hood, I don't know. Well, that'll do it for this episode of Street Rat Garage. Join us next time when we get this thing cleaned up and back out on the street. Until next time.